how's everyone doing today? I hope now my screen is audible and is visible, and now I'm visible. Yes, I can hear myself. So, guys, welcome to our trading seminar. It's our first trading seminar or market research seminar webinar this year. Yeah, it's January 2023. Oh my God, time flies by so fast. I wish we all wish we could stop time a little bit, sit and relax, and go back in time and buy Bitcoin when it was trading at $1, and now it's trading at 18, well, close to 18,000 or 17.2, 17.3, something like this. So this is the latest quote of the Bitcoin price. By the way, I opened a trade today this morning. This trade is in the upwards direction here on Bitcoin, and why is it like that? So it is all fairly simple, and I would like to give you a quick trading idea here. So according to my research, right? So my research doesn't guarantee anything. You should understand that all analysts have their ups and downs, make their mistakes, make their profitable trades as well. I remain profitable for the last close to 10 years. Definitely, I should really have a look at my exact stats, but definitely the last 10 years I've been making money since I've been taking money from the market, and I've been closing most of my trading months with a profit, except a few losing months. So we saw a very interesting breakout on Bitcoin price. So basically it was all accumulating, and it is still accumulating in this narrow range, guys, here. And so this narrow range basically it prevents the Bitcoin price from going any higher just yet. So as you can see, we have this okay, so I open a list of instruments, line. So horizontal line number 1 is this one, and horizontal line number 2 is, well, kind of here. So we are still trading inside this relatively narrow range, so we can apply 1-day time frame, so the time frame of 1 day. We all remember, or I do remember, this crash of FTX, when I was expecting that Bitcoin, when it broke above the $20,000 mark here in early November, and I was expecting it to go all the way up to 25,000 and then 30,000, and so at least 25,000. That was my initial goal, initial aim, and then I was so devastated when it just collapsed here because of the FTX crypto exchange, this crash. Well, basically, for those of you who don't remember, there was this coin called FTX, and okay, so I would like to show it to you on the right here. So FTX. So FTX token to yeah, well, basically it collapsed to almost zero from the price that it was trading at 28, 26. So everything was looking normal here, and then all of a sudden, boom, the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, the second largest after Binance, it goes bankrupt. And now there is a major scandal and all the associated problems. And now we are trading at so $1 per FTX token. So basically a 90 something like 98% drop in the last in a few days, I guess. Yes, like a week. So that basically affected all the cryptocurrency market, and basically dragged Bitcoin down together with Ethereum and other coins as well. So like I said, now it's the sixth day of growth in a row, guys. And yeah, if, by the way, if you have any questions, feel free to write them in the chat right next to the webinar window. I will be very happy to answer as many as I can. So yeah, like I said, we are on the 6th day of consecutive growth on Bitcoin, and we are currently trading at 17,250 per one Bitcoin. And if we manage to break above the 17.5 mark, then we will eventually go above the $18,000 mark. Then we can actually start dreaming of going all the way to 20 and 24, and we'll see. I don't know. I personally have a few Bitcoin investments. They are meant for a 2 to 5 year period. I don't really have any intentions on of selling these Bitcoins before that. Well, basically it can go like some analysts are talking about 100,000. Some people are talking about 300,000. Well, it is very difficult to say because uh, no one really knows how far it can go. But looking back at the previous performance of Bitcoin, we all know that it can easily explode and grow by 6 times within just a few months, and it managed to go from like say 4,000 all the way up to 60,000 within 1 year, or even less than that within 6 months. So it doesn't seem far from reality that one day Bitcoin might grow from say 18,000 to something like 180,000, so at least 100,000. So this is my short-term trading idea. Still, I don't expect this to hold this trade for a very long period of time. Just a quick, maybe 2-3 week trade. We'll see based on the performance of Bitcoin. But so far, everything looks like a new uptrend has formed. Yeah, time will show. So a question from the chat here: how many crypto assets can be traded on the OLYMP TRADE platform? So as of now, we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and also basic altcoin index, which is the index of all the altcoins against Bitcoin, basically. And you can find them right here when you go to fixed time, and here you need to select crypto, and voila, here they are. So we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. So unfortunately, we don't have a big variety, which is a little bit sad for me. I wish we had more, but things are as they are, and we only have these four. But you can trade them 24/7, and right now Bitcoin can give you a 90% rate of return. Now, a quick note about my other trades. So I opened a down trade here on the euro against the US dollar. So since this currency pair was approaching this very, very strong level of resistance, which is 1.07, and it looks like a very strong resistance level to me. So we before that the price went from the parity level and grew all the way to so 1.07, and we have been trading in this narrow range once again for the last 30 days or so, now even a little more, and currently the price is kind of stuck next to this level, but we bounced off of this level already at least once, or I would say twice, and that gives me some certainty that with a very short stop loss I can open a down trade and I can benefit from this quick counter trade. Okay, time will show. So once again, I consider this a good trade because my stop loss is very, very short and my potential profit is very, very big. So that gives me a risk reward ratio of 5 to 1, or maybe even more. So that is a great trade by all means. And plus, I also have a solid trading idea to back up this trade. So the idea is that this level, so it's a purely technical idea, not so much fundamentals involved. I would say it kind of goes a little bit against the fundamentals. But talking about fundamentals, So the first chart, or maybe not the first one, but the chart that I want to show you today is this chart. There is this real cool website called Trading Economics, and here you can pretty much find all the charts of all the commodities, stocks, a lot of stuff. Here you just start typing and you get the chart, right? So what is interesting to see here is we can have a look at TTF gas. Basically, in simple word, to put it simple, this is the price of natural gas in Europe, because the other natural gas that we can see here in fixed time natural gas is so this price of natural gas is the price of natural gas in the United States in Henry Hub, and we can see that basically from the summer highs, or from August highs of almost 10 $10, now we have dropped 66%, 65%, and we are trading at 3.6. So guys, what is next? So yes, and going back to this news, right? So EU natural gas, and this is price of natural gas in Europe, and this is very good for Europe, and hence very good for the euro, because now it is a great relief for Europe, and basically we are halfway through the well, not half, but at least 1/3 through the winter, and no cold weather is expected, or colder than normal weather is not expected in Europe, and Europe can be more or less safe. And even though the price is still 3-4 times higher than it was so between 2018 and 2021, still that is a very good price that comparing to the price in the middle of August, when everyone thought that Europe was on the brink of collapse, following a lot of political tensions and the war that's going on in Ukraine, in Europe, and all these things are not in favor of the euro. Nevertheless, now the euro is trading, is trying to regain some of its lost positions against the US dollar. Now, what about Google stock? Sorry, Google stock. Yes, Google or Alphabet. Basically, yes, we can do some research, some analysis. And what can we say about Google? Well, first of all, Google is the okay. So we had this split, and hasn't been fixed just yet. Okay, let's go here. So Google. So what can we say? What can I say about Google, right? So currently, after the stock split, which happened somewhere here, and the stock was trading at around 150, now we're trading at 88. Well, what can you say about Google? It is the market leader in its area of business. Who is bigger than Google in terms of internet search? No one, right? So basically, like, you know, in my opinion, this the current price seems pretty good. I would say like 88 comparing. So it's basically half. It dropped almost 50% from the once again last year's highs, when Nasdaq was trading at its peaks. So what about Google's fundamentals? Well, Google's fundamentals are good. Does Google make new products? Yes, it does. Does Google make more and more revenue? Yes, it does. You can compare also its earnings per share, whether they beat the estimates or not, but that is sometimes they don't beat the expectations, because sometimes these expectations are a little bit too high. But we can see, so 1.23, 140, 13, 13, and here it was 120. Okay, so nothing is, well, I mean, like, we are talking about the pandemic highs when everyone was browsing on the internet. Let's have a look at what was before, right? So before the pandemics, this was a normal one. So standardized earnings per share were equal 0.50 cents. 49 cents, 50 cents, 82 cents, and then they started growing. So 1.3, yeah, and we are talking about the pandemics, right? Before the pandemics, it was once again 47 cents, 71 cents. Now, what are the figures now? It's 99 cents, 1.20 cents, 1.3, 23, etc. But you have to understand, right? So we are talking about the pandemic's highs when people were sitting in their lockdowns at homes, and basically all you can do is all anyone could do is to sit at home and watch TV, Google something, etc. So of course there was a huge boost in terms of Google usage and in terms of its revenues. Now everything is going back to the pre-pandemic times, and I would say that still I would probably consider Google one of the biggest, one of the best companies. So like, what about Google, right? So we go Google. What's the market cap? It's like 1.1 million, right? Trillion. 1.1 trillion. Now, what about Apple? So Apple, 2 billion, right? So I think it has a lot. It has a lot of upside potential, and I would definitely include Google into my stock portfolio. On the contrary, since we started talking about stocks, so there is a company, we all know about this company. Many of us use this company every day, the product of this company every day. And this company is called Meta, or formerly known as Facebook. So Facebook company, which owns WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. So now, recently it was trading at $100 per share. A 75% drop from its highs of $380 per share, and so yeah, that's like a close to 80% drop that happened within 1 year. I'm not sure if you follow this story, but that is also a fascinating story because because Facebook is this company that is ruled. Well, you can find a lot of information, a lot of fascinating videos about this company on YouTube. I highly recommend it because in those videos you can really see. So Facebook is a very interesting company in terms of that there is one. So the founder, Mark Zuckerberg, and he is basically the boss, right? Even though they should have some board of directors or something, but still there is one person who makes all key decisions. And now all your eggs are in one basket. Whether this person makes a correct decision or incorrect decision, you have very little chance to influence his decisions if you are a member of the company, because there is this person has all the power over the company, and because of that the company can either uh, go all the way to the moon, the price of the company can go to the moon, or the price can drop, can lose, say, 70%, two-thirds or more than two-thirds of its market capitalization within 1 year. So, and now just recently it was valued at $1 trillion, and now we're down to 332. Now, what is going to happen next? I don't know, but probably I would still look at Facebook or Meta from a kind of like a bigger picture, that it's not just Facebook and metaverse, which is a failing project, which is basically sucking out all the money from the company, from the revenues. It's like an endless pit where Mark Zuckerberg and his team just keep throwing money in this endless pit, and it just keeps consuming all the money that is there. And at the same time, Facebook or Meta platforms owns Instagram, which is probably one of the most popular. Well, in some countries, it is the most popular social network, and WhatsApp. So, I mean, the company is worth what it's worth, and I also think that it has a lot of upside potential as well. Now, there was another company that I wanted to talk about since we started talking about companies, and we all know this company. This company is called Tesla, and now Tesla is a very different animal of its kind. And Tesla and Elon Musk used to be the richest person in the world. I think now he is on the second place only, but still not second place. With I think his net worth is equal. His net worth equals $140 billion, and he recently purchased Twitter. You can also have a brief look. Okay, so Twitter. Okay, so I think it has almost been, yeah, it has been removed from the trading because it became private. But nonetheless, so Tesla. What happened to Tesla? So the problem with Tesla is that Tesla is the company that generates profit, but there is another problem. It was overvalued. It was extremely overvalued. So the company that was producing probably 10 times or maybe 50 times less cars than Toyota, that company, the company Tesla, the Tesla company, so the company Tesla was valued at $400 per share, or well, what was the market cap then? So once again, so Tesla's market capitalization is very close to, is just 5% bigger than that of Facebook, but Tesla was producing 50 times less cars than, for example, Toyota per year, and still it was valued higher than Toyota. Why? Because there was a craze. There was craze for electric vehicles. And what happens with electric vehicles? Well, they all need lithium. And if we go back to our trading economics website and we enter lithium like this, we can see a bigger picture about lithium. So what happened to lithium, and why am I talking about? So why did I bring up lithium? Well, because you need a lot of lithium to make those batteries that power electric vehicles. So we cannot just use some other element. It's all about lithium, and because the modern technology is that uses a lot of lithium in those batteries. And as you can see, we are trading at 500 something thousand, 10 times higher, or say maybe 7 or 8 times higher than the lithium prices just in 2019 and 2020. So this means that Tesla is becoming more and more expensive. Teslas are becoming more and more expensive, and fewer people are able to buy Tesla. And so this your potential savings that you can get by using an electric vehicle, they are not as great as they used to be before. So for example, a few other companies, LCID, so Lucid Group, is a California-based electric vehicles manufacturer. We don't have the stock available at our platform, but it's very interesting that you can also see that it's trading much, or say almost 30% lower than its initial IPO price, and also you can see like a huge drop that the stock has already made since early 2022. Another one, RIVN, so Riven, another electric vehicles I think this company is from China. I'm not sure, but I think so. I just remember the ticker, and the same story. So IPO price around 100, now currently trading $16. Another company called NIO, right? So NIO, and once again, so yeah, we are above the IPO price, luckily, but we are, so once again 80% down from the highs that were shown in early 2021 when everyone was crazy about electric vehicles. Remember, there is another company called Plug Power, also has to do something with the electric. So the craze, the passion for electric vehicles is still there, but people are not as excited about these vehicles or these products, these stocks as they used before. and that is reflected in the stocks prices, and you can all see where we are trading at right now. So 13 compared to 70. Okay, still I think these companies they still do have a lot of upside potential, and the technology is not staying in one place. New developments happen every day, every week, every month, and every year. There's progression. Elon Musk is not stopping, and he's building new plants, new factories. So I would definitely consider Tesla. Like if you asked me, would I include Tesla in my portfolio? I would definitely say yes, because Tesla has upside potential. The company is there. The company produces vehicles. The company employs close to 100,000 people in it. So, okay, question from Mustafa. Why does not Yaroslav conduct webinars? Angie also, I think we have some of new speakers, and so stay tuned. I think in late January and in February we are going to have new people, and maybe Angie and Yaroslav will return back and will also conduct some webinars. But we are currently working on making our network of webinars even bigger to have to broadcast even more often. So. So yeah, I answered this question about Google stock. So yes, Google stock, my projection is that it will go up. Tesla, the same. I mean, I cannot, of course, say about tell the exact time frame, because I just don't know when it will grow back up in price. But I mean, like now this stock, well, if you compare the current price with this one, it still looks pretty expensive. But you also have to understand that within the last 1 to 3 years, the company has increased by a lot, and has increased its cars output per year, its production capacities. So a lot has changed since then, and a lot will keep changing. So what else do I want to talk about today? So a few other trading ideas for today. So UK oil, sorry, Brent. So what about Brent? Well, Brent has been trading like a roller coaster this year, with very huge volatility, so going up and down, up and down. So just recently we were trading at 87, and then another drop to 77. So dropping $10 per day is not is far from its capabilities. It can probably go up in price, or decrease even faster than that. So potentially, I would consider opening up trades on Brent, since we have broken above the $80 mark, and potentially we can go much higher. Guys, about trading, I think we will wrap it up within 5 minutes, this webinar, and we are going to have a full trading session tomorrow. So if you are here for trading, so please consider that today is a more like a market analysis day webinar, and a lot of trading will happen tomorrow. So tomorrow and Thursday, and also we have trading sessions on our other YouTube channels, India, Latin America, Arabic channel tomorrow. So our schedule is pretty complete, pretty full. So we talked about this, talked about that, a few other trading ideas. So what about Apple, right? So Apple, for instance, is this company that has not really dropped that much. Well, it did drop from its highs, but it still looks so much higher than it was trading in 2020, or even before 2020. So as of now, I don't really feel like it has a lot of upside potential. Well, it is the second most expensive company after following Aramco. Where is Aramco? Okay, so Okay, it's not here. Now, Apple still has some upside potential, but I don't think it has that much upside potential. So I would probably instead invest, yeah, like in Google, maybe even Microsoft, companies that have dropped from the highs significantly more and have more of an upside potential, because these ones are just like Microsoft is just a slow mover, and I don't think that this company has can just go from 200 and all the way up to like 400 quickly. It's a very heavyweight company. Okay, so it's just a different breed of companies. So another company that we have is in. We don't have Intel, right? We have it in stocks. Yes. So AMD then. So AMD. Yes, the AMD company is the microchip producer, and I think this company really has a lot of upside potential, considering these plans of the U.S. government to bring in more production of semiconductors back to the United States. So currently we are trading at $60 per share, and not long time ago we were trading at 160. So I think this stock has pretty good upside potential and can relatively soon win back its previous losses. And also, if you have a chance to invest in another company, another semiconductors producers, a company called Intel, we all know the Intel, I guess, and this company can also, I think, has a lot of upside potential. And moreover, they recently had a new CEO. Basically, it was the same guy that ruled the company for 20 years. Then he got, well, basically kicked out of the company. And for 11 years, Intel was developing without him. And now they decided to bring him back. And now the company is investing more and more into production of chips, different chips in the United States. And potentially, I think this is a very good news, because this is a very crucial branch of industry nowadays, because we are all dependent on chips, and you cannot just say, yeah, we don't need chips anymore, right? You got to invest in chips, and you got to invest in a company called Intel, and that can actually like reverse the stock price potentially. So gold, yes, let's analyze gold. That probably will be my last stock that I will analyze for today's webinar. And what can I say about gold? Well, gold went up by $250 since early November, and we are approaching a very strong resistance area here at 1900, and I don't think that we can easily break above this price. So gold remains one of those difficult assets for me, because we just don't have that many trading ideas, really interesting trading situations on gold that often. We do have them, these brilliant trading ideas like this one, which I mentioned about many times in October and November, and now we are here when almost all the movement is gone, and we are at the final leaps of the price, and I just don't feel like there is much of an upside potential here with gold. So guys, maybe it will go up. I don't think that it has, like I said, I don't think it has a lot of upside potential. So yes, you can try, but yeah. What about you? So Mr. Clinton Lobby, what do you think about gold? I just don't think it has a lot of upside potential in the long run. And also, I wouldn't really short sell this asset since it's growing so rapidly. And all I can say is that we are here in this Yes, so another growing range, another trading corridor. Like this one, we have even broken above, so it is currently this acceleration phase of the price. Well, that's all. That's pretty much all I can say. Now, I probably the price will drop down to the 1860 level, and then it will make another upwards move. So that's probably it in my opinion. That's if that can help you. I mean, like probably trading within this corridor, within this trading this growing range or this wedge. That could have been a trading idea, and you could have made some trades, some up-down trades here and there. But as of now, I just don't see. I just don't see that much of like upside potential or like any kind of potential here. So, but that's my. So, silver. Wow, let's talk about silver. Well, silver is different, right? So gold is up trading and silver is just not. And we are kind of staying in this, we are kind of trading in this narrow, in this relatively narrow range. Um, well, what is the most appropriate way of trading within a range? Well, the most appropriate one is just find those areas of resistance, those areas of support, and open your trades from there. That's pretty much it. And yeah, guys, I don't know. That's probably it. So not the most interesting trading idea. Gold, yes, for short-term trades, for swing trades, yes, but I don't really see that much of an upside potential. I don't see that it can really go up or down by a lot. So little sideways moves, yes, but I don't see any like huge potential here. Just like going up to even to 25 dollars per troy ounce, or just going down to 20. All right. So, my dear traders, my dear fellow traders, I wish you all good luck with this week. I've given some of the trading ideas already to you. Uh, Consider using taking advantage of these trading ideas. I think these ideas are worth having a look at. What else can I say? Tomorrow I will conduct a trading session pretty much almost the same time. Maybe a little, yeah, no, a little later. It's gonna be 1 hour from now, but you can check on the YouTube channel here. And I will see you all tomorrow. I wish you good luck in your trades. Please write down your questions. Please prepare your questions. And tomorrow will be another trading day discussion. Um, so put a like button if you like the webinar, and if you have some trading ideas that you would like to share with everyone else, let's share them tomorrow. So my name is Thomas. Have a good luck in your trading, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.